Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to mend the easiest way to mend two broken wire without soldering. Okay, I cut it and I strip it ahead of time. Okay, and all you have to do is just leave about a little bit, a quarter of it, 1/4 of an inch away from each other, and just twist onto here like this. Okay, now this one here, just keep winding in and in and in as tight as you can. Okay, on this side, the opposite side, wind it the same way. Okay, until it's really tight. Now you see how that look? If you actually pull apart, it's very hard to pull apart. You see that? It takes a lot of force to pull apart. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time for you. Just two ordinary wire come together like this. One go this way and one go the opposite. Okay, then this one, just keep winding on to this one here. And then this one here, keep winding on to this one here. Okay, once you're all done, okay, because this is no soldering. Okay, once you're all done, get your shrink tube, put it on top of it, and shrink it. This applied to let me shrink that for you. Ooh, not a camera. No. Well, people knows how to shrink a wire tube anyway. Okay, that's what it will look like when it's all set and sealed. Very hard to pull away. Okay, this is for your lawn mowers, for your tractors, cars, whatever. Use the same method here. Okay, if you want it to be stronger, I'm going to do another one for you. Let's say this has been cut. Let me pan it out just a little bit. Okay, let's say this has been cut. Strip it about 1.5 inches would be best. And just pull that away, and you expose this wire just like so. Do the same thing. Just twist around and around and around. Something like that. Now leave about 1/4 of an inch or even longer. Since you made this longer, you wanted to leave longer. And just twist against each other, just like so. See it? Just like so. Now take this one and wind it towards this side. Round and round and round and round and round. Okay, as tight as you can. You can hold it like this and wind it into itself. It's on this side. Ooh, sorry if I'm out of camera. I'll do one more. Now you have a nice connection right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Probably be better right there. A nice connection. Okay, You see the concept? Now, take your shrink tube. Oh, since these two wires are long, put the shrink tube in on either end, okay? You have to do that first. Sorry, I should say that one. Okay, put your shrink tube on, and then shrink it. And that's what it will look like. Now, if you're working on the outside, marine shrink tube, okay? Like lawnmowers and tractors and stuff, use marine shrink tube. If it's inside, you can just regular heat shrink tube, it's fine. But when it's outside, make sure to use the marine shrink tube, because marine shrink tube have glue in them. You see that? And this acts like a holder too. So see? Look at that. It's a very, very good way to mend a wire, or fix a wire, or repair a wire. I'll do it one more time before we go. Let's say that has been cut. 2 wire has been cut. Put your sleeves on. Okay? Then strip about 1.5 inches. That's a standard. And twist it until it comes out like that. Do the same thing on the other side. You would have something like this. 2 wires versus these. Okay? Something like that right there. And if you mend it, it'll look something like this right here. If you mend the broken wire, it will look something like that right there. Okay? So now, you remember, it's about 3/8 of an inch maybe, because this is longer. So you want to leave a little room. Put it like this and twist against each other. Just like that. Twist. Okay, now they look something like this. This one goes onto this one, because this side belongs over here. Okay. Twist and twist and twist until it's all nice. Now you do this is belong to this side, comes to over this wire. Okay. Now you see how it looks like. I'll put it on my finger so you can see. That's what it looks like. And you can barely pull them apart. Very hard to pull them apart. So that's what it will look like if you didn't heat shrink it. See? Just like that. And without heat shrink, it'll look something like that. With heat shrink, it'll look something like that. But without soldering. Okay? Now, you take your shrink tube and slide it up and meet it. Heat this side first. The side away from your finger. You can use a lighter if you have one. And then switch it on this side. And just go around like up and forth like this, so everything is all done. And now that's what it looks like. You can use this, let it dry, because you know these things are meant to harden as it comes back. especially marine shrink tube. So let it harden, and once it's hardened, look how hard it is. See? Very hard to break. And that's the easiest and simplest and the quickest way to mend a wire without soldering. Okay? If you don't have a solder, that's okay. You can do this, because by winding onto each other, it's actually the electricity would adhere to that. So the electricity would flow through better by winding onto each other. And that's why we wind them. And look, very hard to yank. See? I even yank it for you. Very hard to yank them apart. It takes such force, because the way we wind them, it takes such force to get those out. And that's how you mend broken wires easily and fast and without soldering. No soldering involved whatsoever. And this is how you do it. I find this is the easiest and the fastest way to do. And all you need is just heat shrink tube. You can do this to automobiles like cars, trucks, tractors. You can do this on lawnmowers. You can do this on generators, to snow blowers, to whatever. Any type of machine that have a broken wire, or you need to mend a broken wire, whatever it is. Okay? And that's the easiest way. You can actually use this method too on fences, electrical fences. The wire that's broken on electrical fences, you can use this method to do it too. On the electric fence. Yep, it will work too. There's no soldering or anything involved or anything like that. And by doing this, it will safety sealed. It will seal that part inside there for you. So that now the wire is being protected and it's being held on. And it's hard. This part is hard now. So it won't break as good or as fast or whatever. See? It won't break because the way it's being sealed. And that's why it's so easy. All you need is just marine shrink tube and a lighter, or in this case a heating gun. Whatever you have. A lighter will work too. A lighter, just go like this so the heat will go through. Don't burn it, but just, you know. I find these is better, and it's only $8.99 at Harbor Freight. I bought a few of those. I stash them like a mouse or a squirrel stashing nuts. Got tons of it. But anyway, so that's how you do it. Quick, fast, and easy. There's no easier way than that. Just by mending wires, quick and easy. And voltage will flow the same way, because the way we wind them. Okay. Other than that, that's about it on this video. And I hope this video is helpful to you when that time comes that you have to mend some wires. Just remember this tip. It's the easiest and it's the fastest, and you don't have to solder. You don't have to do anything. And fixing wire should always be this way, because it's the easiest and fastest, and you don't have to solder. You don't have to go through a big mess just to get this wire mend together. And yes, it does work. Give it a try. Okay? Other than that, I will see you in the next video.